tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. From Belfast, Forrest Griffin, 28 years old, 3 years younger than Hector Ramirez, 3 inches taller, and the owner of a 6-inch reach advantage, is the Ultimate Fighter 1 light heavyweight winner. They weighed in at 14.6 stone each. Once again with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Herb Dean.
Okay, gentlemen, we've gone over the instructions backstage. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions at all times. We're gonna keep this fight nice and clean. Touch gloves, come on, ready to do this.
A standing ovation for Forrest Griffin. And the chants begin. Hector Ramirez, Forrest Griffin, from Belfast, Northern Ireland. What a night it has been as the UK comes to Ireland for the first time. Pardon me, the UFC comes to Ireland for the first time, returning to the UK, and here we go. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Griffin in the dark trunks, Ramirez in the white trunks. Belfast, Northern Ireland. What a gracious host city here tonight.
An interesting point of this fight, Mike, is that Forrest Griffin came into the weigh-ins very, very heavy. Excuse me, came into this week to Northern Ireland very heavy, 226 pounds.
Griffin.
Ramirez on top.
Very comfortable,
Griffin
utilizing his ground game as Forrest Griffin, Joe.
He's trying to pass. Griffin's in side control. Excuse me, he's in half guard here.
And he's able to pass momentarily.
Not quite. Griffin gets it again. Good job by Forrest Griffin, showing those underrated ground skills. He brawls so much, a lot of people don't appreciate his ground game. He showed it against Bill Mahood, but he has a very, very underappreciated ground game.
It's interesting the point you just brought up. I think all of a sudden, that Stephan Bonner fight, which was one of the greatest fights in UFC history, defined Forrest Griffin as a brawler, and I think he's almost felt like he had to continue to be that way. You said at the top of the show, Forrest needs to fight a little bit smarter and mix things up more. We may see an example of that tonight.
Well, you mean he's always defined himself as a dog. You know,
yes, exactly.
Nice leg kick by Forrest, that he comes in and he makes a brawl out of it. But you know what? Sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you gotta mix things up. You gotta be a little bit more intelligent. You gotta be a little more crafty, a little harder to decipher. Good jab by Forrest. Ramirez, the big right hand.
Forrest trying to tee off.
By Ramirez.
Ramirez looking to answer. Ramirez's hands are outstanding. Griffin inside leg kick. Just underway.
Mike, it'll be interesting to see if that incredible weight loss that Forrest went through to make that 205-pound weight limit has an effect on his conditioning. Good right hand by Ramirez, chases Forrest.
Interesting you mentioned that, because the one thing we have always seen is Forrest Griffin in excellent condition, especially as you talked about Randy Couture saying he's a tireless worker, but he got caught there.
Ramirez, then a right hand by Ramirez. Yep. Ramirez looking very confident.
Looking for the left hook again.
Knee by Forrest.
Cut under the right eye is Forrest Griffin.
Forrest has a ton of scar tissue on his face, and those cuts can open up at any moment.
Ramirez looking to explode. He has one punch knockout power.
Body kick by Forrest and a jab. Ramirez is just swinging wild.
He's got scar tissue under the left eye and a cut open under the right eye.
Good right leg kick by Forrest. The counter right hand.
Now you know we're in Northern Ireland. How about this?
Head kick by Forrest.
This is why we travel to the UK, Joe.
Good leg kick by Forrest and a counter by Ramirez. Head kick blocked by Ramirez.
Ramirez doing a good job defensively so far, but he caught a big right. Set up nicely by Forrest Griffin. Just over a minute remains in round one. Griffin pushing forward again. Avoids the uppercut of Ramirez. Forrest walking away like a fighter will do. They'll get away for just a moment to regain not only their conditioning, but their mental composure. Forrest walking away, doing exactly that. Trying to loosen his arms back up. And pushes forward with a great combination.
Good right hand. Hector's chasing him.
20 seconds remains in the first round. Griffin again.
Good jab by Forrest.
And another. Inside leg kick. That one had some steam.
Outside leg kick. Forrest is doing a real good job of picking him apart.
Forrest.
Another good leg kick.
Very sharp here in round one. But Ramirez is more than happy to go toe-to-toe. Good start.
I think a significant difference in this fight, the way Forrest is fighting, is he's not going toe-to-toe. He's moving around. He's moving away.
Sit. Have a seat.
Michael the Count Bisping. You think there's a reaction to Forrest Griffin tonight? Can you imagine what the reception will be in London, England at the O2 Arena?
Round. When you back out, you've got to keep your hands up. Okay, that's the only time he hits you. That 1-2 step kick is working. 1-2 step kick is working. And then the 3 right kick is working too.
Set down, cut him off. Don't chase him, okay? Step like I did, okay? Like we do. Cut him off, okay? You got this fight. He's already tired. He's already second win. You're not. Use your jab.
The cover on counter hurt him, okay? It worked twice. You hurt him with cover roll.
Here we go. Okay? Here we go.
Cover roll.
I mean, how great is this, Joe, when you have the heavyweight champion in one corner and the light heavyweight champion in the other corner?
Yeah, really interesting.
And you brought a great point. Ramirez happy to go toe-to-toe, but Forrest is moving around and engaging, disengaging, and engaging again.
Yeah,
Not just standing there and taking as much punishment as in the past.
I think Forrest was very upset with his performance against Keith Jardine, and, you know, it's obvious that he's made adjustments.
Well, he was interesting in saying that he always thought he had an iron chin, and he was surprised Jardine caught him.
Jardine's a hard, tough guy. When you stand in front of him, he'll put you away.
They clinch and work. Forrest was looking for the takedown.
Good knees to the body by Forrest.
Forrest keeping very busy to open round two. Griffin looking for the high kick.
Good check, right hand counter. Good right hand and a follow left jab by Forrest. They exchange jabs. Ramirez looking to roll an uppercut there.
And there you see Forrest, as you talked about, stepping out again, Joe.
Yeah, we're seeing a much more strategic Forrest Griffin tonight.
Left, left, right. Ramirez definitively looking for the counter.
Good leg kick by Forrest.
Forrest the one engaging more often than not here in the early parts of round two. Caught him with a right.
By Ramirez.
High kick blocked again.
Blocked, but the leg kick landed.
Forrest putting together some very, very strong combinations.
Yeah, he looks very sharp.
What should Ramirez look to do perhaps differently?
Well, he's got to figure out Forrest's rhythm here. Forrest keeps coming at him. He moves away when Hector moves forward. So Hector's got to mix things up. He's being a little too predictable here. He's got to either try to take Forrest down, maybe shoot, maybe do something differently. But moving away, just holding his hands up and trying to counter, it doesn't seem to be working that well for him.
Forrest showing Great sign of respect and class. Thought he might have caught him in a bad spot. Ramirez says, let's go. And again, Forrest closes in. See, but instead of putting himself at risk, looking for a dangerous and high-risk finish, he backed off again.
Yeah, he got hit with the right hand there, though.
Checks the clock. 2:06 remains in the second round.
Okay, now Ramirez tried to take him down there. Looked to clinch. And that might be a sign of frustration.
Especially considering that I think coming in, Ramirez thought he had the advantage on the feet.
Ramirez checking those leg kicks.
Forrest is going to perhaps utilize those leg kicks to set something up again. He's got Ramirez stumbling. And he backs off.
You're good. Watch the low shot.
He got him there.
Neutral corner, neutral corner. You have 5 minutes, take your time.
The class displayed inside the octagon is unbelievable. The respect these men have for each other, Joe.
Yeah, Forrest is anything but a dirty fighter. That was definitely a mistake. You see it right there. Right on the emeralds.
He can take, as you heard Herb Dean say, up to 5 minutes.
You take your time. You want to fight? You ready? Ready, ready. Let's fight.
Here we go.
And this has also been an opportunity for Forrest to recover and relax a little bit and get his energy
comes
back.
right with the overhand right. Ramirez is looking to set something up here.
He's got to do something. He's got to do something differently. I guarantee he's going to get an earful from his corner when he gets back, because he can't win this fight like this.
Almost caught the leg.
That leg and threw a punch.
Forrest is finishing every one of his combinations, Joe. That last one with the leg kick.
Looked up at the clock.
Under a minute remains in the second round. Left, right. I don't know if I remember Forrest utilizing the leg kicks as much as we've seen tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely mixed up his approach more. Good leg kick.
Last 2 times almost got the leg caught, though. Ramirez wanted an uppercut.
Ramirez is very frustrated now. He's when he's coming into attack, he's making it very obvious. And he's lost a lot of his explosion. Breathing deep.
Final seconds of the second round. Griffin in control of this fight after 10 minutes.
Damn it. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Just as you called it, Joe.
Look at here. Look at here. You're down in this fight. You can't leave this fight to these judges. You get me? You got to go to work. Let your hands go. You touch them, then you stop. Who wants this fight? You want this fight? You better take this fight. You want this fight. Let your hands go.
You're hurting him when you punch.
The 1-2 step kick is killing him. The left hook, right kick is killing him. All right?
Yeah.
Add the uppercut now. 1-2 uppercut, follow with the kick. Use those angles.
Let's take a look at some of this action. Hector Ramirez has been eating a lot of leg kicks.
And I think I heard him say, Joe, I can't feel my leg.
Yeah, and Chris Riley was rubbing it there for a second. I think some of those vicious leg kicks by Forrest Griffin have really taken their toll on Hector Ramirez.
And Joe, you've said it many times. Yeah, you said it many times before. Hard to explode off that leg when it's practically numb.
Yeah, very difficult. You've seen that with Hector. That's one of the reasons why when he reaches forward to try to attack, it's very obvious. It's because he doesn't have that explosion off that left leg anymore. Forrest has taken that leg out of the game.
And very nice foreshadowing. He did indeed get an earful, didn't he?
He did, but you know what? I don't know if there's anything he can do about it. He's exhausted. Oh, left hook right there.
Well, he's going to at least try.
I mean, if he stands right in front of Forrest, he can still bang, but Forrest doesn't seem to want to stand in front of him. Forrest is being very intelligent. Look at here, moves away. side to side, then gives him an angle and right in front of him. Then Forrest comes to attack right afterwards.
Well, you said right before the fight, sometimes a man improves more and learns more after a stunning defeat, and Forrest Griffin was stunned that he was defeated by Jardine.
Champions are often defined by their defeats.
No
They come back
question.
from their defeats far better than they were before. We've seen that with so many great fighters, with George St. Pierre, with Chuck Liddell, with Matt Hughes. So many of these guys come back from losses and are much better than they were before they lost. Hector's got him down the ground now, lands a couple of right hands. He had an opportunity right there.
Ramirez definitely trying to up his own pace here. But how much does he have left?
He's got to know that these last 3 minutes and 55 seconds, there is only hope. He's got to really turn the heat up here. Whatever he's got left, he's got to dump it all out right now.
Sold out here at the Odyssey Arena, and they love Forrest Griffin here.
Ramirez checked that leg kick. Every time he comes to charge at Forrest, Forrest is not there.
A smarter and more, I think,
Good left hook right hand.
a
Much
more
more
intelligent, yeah, and elusive Forrest Griffin, Joe.
Good body kick by Forrest and a leg kick afterwards.
But it's not like he hasn't engaged on frequent occasion.
No, he's engaged great, but he's done it very intelligently. And as he moves away and counters. Good leg kick again and a knee.
Using that little step like we've never seen before. Checks the clock again. Jab by Ramirez once, twice.
Forrest has got to know that as of right now, he's got this fight in the bag.
Taking that mental break from engagement again as he steps away. And again. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, those leg kicks are paying dividends.
Ramirez nearly visibly limping on that left leg here in the octagon.
Yeah, he's trying to conceal it, but you can see him shift his weight.
You know, once the adrenaline goes away, that is going to be a sore man. Griffin with a step again. 2 minutes. Separates Forrest Griffin from a victory here tonight.
Body kick, a nice uppercut.
Griffin picking apart Hector Ramirez here.
Good body kick. Ramirez swings for the bleachers.
That's what he needs to do. Just over 90 seconds remains in the fight. Griffin was bloodied up early in the first round. He has not really been damaged since that point. And if you pull up the shorts on the left leg of Hector Ramirez, you're going to see some serious bruising. Another flurry, and he steps aside. Jab, jab. Will he take fewer risks, was the big question coming into tonight for Forrest Griffin. Absolutely he has.
I think he's taken intelligent risks. I think what he's done is he's utilized good combinations here, and a nice leg kick again. That one hurt.
He was very surly this week, doesn't like to travel, not quite as funny and lighthearted.
I think what he's done, nice combination by Forrest. Forrest
Determined still to look for a finish.
Good knees. Ramirez is wilting. Good body shots.
Griffin well on his way, 20 seconds away from a unanimous decision victory.
He's been just as aggressive, but he's aggressive in a more indecipherable way. Much more elusive. Much more varied in his approach.
Forrest Griffin.
Head kick.
Back amongst the contenders at 205. What a performance.
Great fight. I don't think there can be any doubt it's a decision right there.
Could that be a future opponent for Forrest Griffin? Michael the Count Bisping. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Forrest Griffin.
How good has it been thus far? And still we have our main event.